Hello, I'm Sheri Barbera. Thank you so much for joining me in our first Creator Mindset interview. Creator Mindset is interviews of small business owners, professionals, and creatives who are using video and particularly YouTube to share their knowledge, make a difference, and help other people learn something, discover something, or try something new, and make the world a better place. Today, my guest is Kiki Crochet. I found Kiki on the YouTube Creators Facebook group. She had posted about her channel and I was so inspired by her that I asked her to be my first guest. Hello Kiki, and welcome to Creator Mindset.
Hello Sheri, and thank you very much for inviting me.
Tell me 3 things about yourself that our viewers should know.
Well, 3 things. My name is Kiki. I'm the founder of Kiki Crochet. I'm 32 years old and I'm a mother of a 9-year-old.
Tell me about your YouTube channel.
My YouTube channel, such a big story, I guess. Well, I started on August 15, 2014. But before I start, the brand Kiki Crochet had nothing to do about video tutorials. I started by just uploading my crochet items because I was crocheting for my daughter, you know, her favorite heroes to wear her hats and everything. And when my friends saw my projects, my work, they were like, "Oh Kiki, that's so cool, can you make some for us too?" So I started making hats and scarves for my friends' kids, and I just started uploading whatever I was doing on my Facebook page that I named Kiki Crochet. And so many people liked the work. And after some time, people started asking on information how to go about to crochet what I had done for themselves. So I started answering them, and I was explaining step by step all the steps that I had done to create my projects. And they were like, "Oh, thank you, you were so explicit, we understood what to do. Is there a way you can also show how to make this?" And when I read this comment to my husband, he was like, "Kiki, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna make a YouTube channel to make video tutorials." At this point, I froze. I got so nervous because I was thinking to myself, are people going to understand what I'm going to be saying? Are people gonna like my videos? I was thinking that I would feel stupid just sitting there and talking all this time to myself, crocheting the projects. And all this negativity was coming into my mind. And then it took me about a year and a half to decide that I should start making video tutorials. From that point, when people started asking me to show them how to do it. And my husband was like, "Kiki, you know all this stuff, why don't you want to share it with other people? Why don't you want to show them, since you like how to crochet and are so good at it?" So I decided, I took that big decision to start my YouTube channel. And here it comes, where I have to film and upload my first video, which was my welcome video. So I wrote everything down, all the things that I wanted to say. You know, it was like a page of saying, "People, welcome to my channel. This is what I'm going to be showing, this and that." And let me tell you how I told everyone to leave the house because I was so nervous. And it took me about 3 hours to film a 3 to 4 minute video. I was thinking that how hard it might be for actors, you know, to do a scene on the television, since it takes me like 3 hours to say 5 things, to say, you know, a simple welcome message and what people are going to find in my channel. So after I did this, I started uploading my videos, and the first video that I uploaded was a Hello Kitty hat. That it was one of my favorite daughter's hats, so one of my daughter's favorite hats, sorry. And because in the beginning I wasn't allowed to post big videos, I think I did it into 3 or 4 parts, and then I was so nervous doing the video. but once you start and you just start moving your hands, then it just flows. It's like that it should be like this, you know. You forget that you're doing it in the camera. You forget that you know, that somebody else might be watching you, and you're just sitting there crocheting, you know, making your item, and it just flows because it's like it's supposed to be that way. And all the stress and all the negativity leaves your mind because you start creating something. And I was like, oh whoa, was it this simple? And I found out that it was something that I liked to do. And I got so addicted where I just started filming videos every day. Well, in the beginning, because I was so nervous, you can hear my voice, it was deeper, and I would stutter. My husband says that sometimes I still stutter, but that's okay, I get nervous. I have so many things in my mind that I need to tell people every time I start a video. All this information they need to know, the material that they need to use, and important facts that they need in order to make their own project, you know, because it's like it's your responsibility to make them understand what you're trying to do. And I was making so many videos, and I think I was posting a video tutorial every day or every other day, and I was seeing no movement, no likes, or I had a few likes. I had not so many views, and after about 6 months, where I had, I think, only about 100 or 150 subscribers, well, at that point, after the 6 months, I got my first dislikes, where I got so disheartened, where I almost closed my channel. And I had my husband saying that, well, not everyone's gonna like your videos, Kiki. Not everyone's gonna like watching what you're showing or the way you're showing it, okay? And it's only 1 or 2 dislikes, and look at how many likes you have so far, you know? But there weren't so many at that point. It was like 10 or 12 likes and 2 dislikes or something like that. And after about 6 months, one of my friends who was following me on YouTube, she added me in a Facebook group that was about crochet. It was a Greek group, and she introduced me, and she was like, this is Kiki from Kiki Crochet, who helps us with her videos and everything. So I just realized that there were so many people out there watching me without me knowing it. I had helped so many people at that point. And then I was like, okay, there's one Facebook group that's about crochet, so that means that there are more out there. And I started searching to find Facebook groups that were about crocheting, and I started sharing my videos in those groups, and I was always writing under the video, don't forget to subscribe, so you're not missing any of the new videos that I'm uploading on my channel. It's so important to post under there because people just don't remember to subscribe. And I think it was that month where I reached like 1,000 or 1,200 subscribers, and it was the first time where my channel got monetized. And let me tell you, up until that point, I did not know you could monetize your videos. And I was so happy, and I just kept making videos, kept thinking what else would people like, what would they like to crochet, you know? You start having all these new ideas. And after about 2 years, I think, when I reached when I reached 3,500 subscribers, I was being asked by everyone, Kiki, can you make a jacket? Kiki, can you make a cloak? Can you make a sweater? Can you make this? Can you make that? And I was thinking, okay, I can help, but all this money that I'm gonna need to buy all this material, because if you want to make a sweater, you need like $50 for material. And I'm like, how am I gonna be able to cope with all these expenses? So it was about 2 years later, you know, where I had my 3,500 subscribers, where it was the first time when I asked for donations in my channel. I made a video or a post, I think I made a post, not a video, asking nicely that I know that you would like me to make bigger projects, and I thank you about this, and thank you for trusting me and wanting me to show you how to make those big projects, but I won't be able to cope with the expenses, and if you would like me to do so, you can donate yarn to my channel, okay, send it to me so I can make projects. And I had so many people that started sending me messages to donate yarn. Let me tell you how I got 3 large boxes of yarn when I asked for donations, and I started making bigger projects in my channel, because up until that point I was making smaller projects, and this gave me the chance to show the world something bigger and with more detail. But at that point was when in other Facebook groups that were about crochet, I forgot to mention that my channel was one of the first channels that was created here in Greece that was about crocheting. I think it was the 4th or 5th channel that was about crochet, and so if it's only 5 people making crochet videos, all of the crochet world people know who you are. They know that these are the 5 channels in Greek that you can follow. So one of my friends sent me screenshots from a Facebook group that I wasn't a member of, and people were talking so bad about me, and it was people who I had helped. They were talking so bad about me when I asked for donations, and they were like, who does she think she is that she's asking for donations? Why are people liking her videos? Why does she have 3,500 subscribers? Like, what do they like from her videos? It was like 10 or 11 people who were talking really bad about me. I read really bad curses about myself, and I was so disappointed. And this is the first time that I'm talking about this. I was so disappointed where I almost closed my channel. I was disappointed on how ungrateful people were, because those people, I had helped them separately. Every time they would send me a message, Kiki, can you tell me how to make a bird applique? So I sat there one night and I made all by myself a bird applique so I can help that person to crochet a little bird that she wanted to make a keychain. And I'm like, why are people so ungrateful? I'm giving them everything I have, and why all this negativity? And I think it took me a few days to start filming again, and my husband was like, Kiki, why are you so disappointed? People are like this. People are ungrateful. Okay, you're going to give them your heart, your soul, and then they're going to come back at you for something bad. Just think of the people who just messaged you to help you, to donate yarn to you, okay? So I was like, okay, you're right. I should not, focus on those 10 people. I have to focus on the other people. It was a big amount of people. It wasn't like everyone who was sending a large stash. People were sending 3 yarns, they were sending 10 yarns, whatever they had. Some other people sent tools as well. Crochet hooks, stitch markers, the tools that we need to crochet. And so I focused on this. I focused on the positive people. I tried to take away the negativity from the other people who tried to make me feel bad. And I started making the videos with the material, and what I did is I told my fans that all the projects that I was going to make, all the big projects that I was going to make with the yarn that they had donated to me, I would give it back to them in giveaways.
Oh, really?
So if I was going to make a sweater with the yarns that were donated to me, I would give it away as a giveaway. and I would never keep it to myself, and that's what I did. I made so many projects which I gave away through my YouTube channel, and people saw that I did not want to take advantage of them, okay? I really wanted to help by showing bigger projects. So after that, about a year later, or about 6 months later, where I reached 10,000 subscribers or 15,000 subscribers, because at one point the channel started to growing so fast because I was showing so many things in my channel, where I had my first invitation to cooperate with a store here in Greece, where they would send me material and we would decide what project to make with this material to advertise your channel. And I started making projects with the cooperation of a certain store, and I was like, today we're gonna learn how to crochet this and this, and I would like to give a big thanks to the store, to the ex-store, you know, for sending us the material to create the project. And it was so nice knowing that people were respecting your work, and I was making so much progress with this. It was very nice. After that store, I had so many other stores reaching out to me to advertise as well, and I never took money from anyone. I always do it for free. It's just a thing that I like to do, because, you know, when you do something for free, you don't have the other person over your head saying, I paid you this amount of money and I need you to show the project with the material that I gave you in 2 weeks or so. So I'm doing it for free, but I'm keeping the projects that I make, okay? So I cooperate with a store here in Greece that sends me material for crochet bags. At this point, I have in total worked with I think 6 stores or 7, and at this point I'm at 3 stores which I have been cooperating and working very nicely. They're like, every time they're like, Kiki, do you need anything? Should we send you anything to create a project? So after a point in the channel, I never paid for material ever again, and every time I have an idea, I share it with the store that I cooperate with, and I'm like, you know what, I think I would make a jacket using this stitch. What do you think? Should we do it together? And they always like the idea, and it always works out nice. Okay, and after 4.5 years, in the beginning, on January of 2019, I reached my 100,000 subscribers, and I was so happy, because it shows that people respect you and that they respect your channel, but you also have to respect them back. You have to respect them back not only by being nice to them, even to the negative posts, but you also have to be nice and respecting by keep uploading new material, because you do not have to sit there and expect people to follow you only because you uploaded 5 videos. You have to give them new ideas every time. And this is something that I really like and enjoy about my channel. And in August 2020, it will be 6 years of my YouTube channel, and I have not at any point thought that I would never continue doing projects. I like so much creating new designs, and I like so much teaching these designs that I just don't want to stop. It's very nice. It's a very nice thing, and you actually do it from your home, which is another positive thing. So yeah, I think that's about what I have to say about my channel. It has been growing ever since, okay? I have reached out to join Facebook groups that are about the same topic of my channel, and I try to share my work in there to let people know that I have a video that they might be interested in, but I try not to spam, okay? Just don't go ahead and post 20 videos in one day, or just don't keep posting 2 videos every day. Take it into a reasonable time frame. Post every 3 days and share your videos, okay? Just don't make people feel like, oh, Kiki's posting again, and it's like her 3rd post today. So you have to be nice and know how to work about using the social media to help your YouTube channel.
Thank you, Kiki Crochet, for sharing your story and joining me from Greece on Creator Mindset. Please leave your comments below, and if you have questions for Kiki, post those there as well. And if you want to be notified of the next Creator Mindset interview, subscribe to the YouTube Bootcamp channel. I'm Sheri Barbera, and I'll see you in the next video.